Hello, greetings. Today we are going to discuss the tank gauging with the dual sensors. So dual sensor means we have got the two different technologies and we are going to understand how to measure the level of LPG without any hot work, and you can install the dual technology on the level gauges. Hi, my name is Manmeet Singh and I am an instrumentation and control engineer. My job is basically to design systems for my customers where they can have a better monitoring, better compliance systems. So today I will be taking you through a small journey where you will be able to see how the tank gauging for LPG can be done with the dual sensor technology without any kind of particular hot work. Now, first of all, you should watch this video till the end only if you are a LPG bottler, only if you store LPG in bullets as per the OSD norms. You don't have enough nozzles on the top of the bullets to install any level gauges, or you have got some level gauges which are basically electromechanical in nature. You want to change the existing electromechanical gauges to electronic ones. You want two different principles working gauges installed on the bullets without any hot work. So that's pretty important that you should be a LPG bottler. You should be following OSD norms for your plant operations. You may not be having enough nozzles on the top of your bullets. You may be having old legacy electromechanical gauges which you want to convert to electronic gauges. Plus, you also want two different principles of gauges to be installed on your bullets without doing any hot work. So if you have any of the points which is a yes for you, please watch this video till the end. Thank you. Now the first gauge that I am going to introduce today is basically it's a radar gauge. You must have heard of this gauge. This gauge is working for more than almost 25 years in the LPG industry. There are different vendors for this. The gauge which I am going to today introducing you is basically based on 80 gigahertz technology. The beauty of the 80 gigahertz technology is that it actually has got a very high level of strength, and LPG is a very dynamic media where you need a higher strength signals. The normal signals gets lost into over there. So normal cases you need to have a still well to be getting a reading in the LPG. Plus you need to have a different sides of the antennas which needs to be installed over there. So the USPs of this particular gauge is that it can be installed on the smallest nozzle. So any kind of the bullets which have got small nozzle of 1 inches. Now 1 inches nozzle, I can tell you where you will find that 1 inches nozzle. You will find that 1 inches nozzle or 1.5 inches nozzle or 2 inches nozzle on your pressure gauges points. So there is always one pressure gauge point on the top of the bullet which is being used for measuring pressure. There also you can install this gauge and you can put a T over there on the nozzle to measure the pressure also. You can also use it on any kind of SRV activity. So wherever the SRV is mounted on the top, you can put a T over there, put a SRV on a separate side, and then you can also use it. The beauty of this gauge is you don't need any still well. There is no need of any still well. So there is no need of any kind of hot work to be done over here. And there is no proprietary protocol. So you are totally independent of using this gauge. You don't need anything. You don't need any kind of converters over here. You don't need any kind of specific card. You don't need of any kind of softwares. Okay. So this is the beauty of the thing. So it's an open protocol. It gives you a standard 4 to 20 milliamperes and it is actually giving you hard output. So your standard tools can be used over here and you are not dependent on us for configuration of these gauges. We have got enough working references for LPG hotends, bullets in HPCL, IOCL and BPCL for these kind of gauges. So if you have any kind of requirements for a radar gauge for your bullets, we are there for you. We have got ready-made radar gauges with 80 gigahertz technology, proven technology on LPG hotends, can be installed without any hot work. I emphasize on the part is without doing any kind of hot work, you can install this gauge. So this is the first gauge that I've always wanted you to do. This is the easiest one to be installed. The second gauge that I am going to take you is, it's called advanced ultrasonic gauge. It's pretty simple. It's little different from the radar gauge because radar gauge gets installed on the top and it needs some kind of a nozzle. So as I said, if you don't have any of the bigger nozzles for the conventional radar technology where you wanted 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 8 inches nozzles, here you don't need a nozzle. So if you see underneath of this picture, there is a small dot over here. This is a sensor. So sensor actually gets bound to the bottom of the vessel. Okay. So there is no hot work. There is no cutting of the vessel, there is no drilling of the vessel, it is just bonded over there. So we use a standard Loctite, it gets bonded over there. So it works on ultrasound principles. So it sends the waves from outside the vessel inside the vessel. From outside the waves moves inside the vessel, and then the interface of the level actually is being measured outside over here. It's a pretty simple gauge. If you see on the bottom right, there is a website named lpgsensors.com. This website actually has got a complete working videos of this particular technology, where you can actually see and how the gauge works. So I'm not covering the complete principles of this gauge. So beauty of this gauge is you don't need any nozzle, you don't need any hot work, no gauges get installed. Your total gauge is actually gets installed outside your bullet. Good working references for LPG bullets in IOCL and many private companies. So we have got so many references already with us, and the references can be shared with you in case you want. Plus we are also open for the demonstrations also. In case you are a new customer, you have never used our bullet, our sensors in any of your plants, we are ready to provide a demo also. And this demo is going to be a free demo for you, or for a particular period of time, which you can actually install and see the performance of this. Now next part is, we have also developed a single software by the name of Advanced Portal. Okay, now this Advanced Portal is basically open protocol software for monitoring. So this software is not having any specific protocol only to work with some particular make of gauges. It has got open protocol software. What it means is you can actually write your own protocols for any kind of the gauges that you want to do. So what we have done is, we have integrated this Advanced Portal for dual type of the gauges. So you have got one software which is going to take care of both the gauges, and it's platform independent. So you have got operating systems. Your IT requirements are basically asking for a Windows system. We can actually install the Advanced Portal on the Windows. If your IT requirements are not on the Windows, you want to use it on the Linux platform, we can do that. You want to use it like on a small interface like Raspberry Pi or something, that this software can be installed over there also. So we have got a platform independent software. This software can be actually programmed to communicate with existing gauges that we have told. And in case you have got some existing gauges from some particular manufacturer which are giving some kind of electronic output, we can do integration for those gauges also. This software also has got inbuilt connectors for the IoT. It has also got the inbuilt connectors for the SAP connections. So it's a very user friendly software. So whenever you want these things to be connected to your IoT, you have your own IoT, or you want to use our IoT platform, it can be very easily. It's a click and configure. Just hardly 10 minutes job. You can have the data going up to the cloud. Same way, we have got the SAP connections inbuilt over here. You just have to provide us the credentials for the SAP. Plus, we have now brought in the API connectors also. So in case there are softwares which actually are calling for the API connections, we can also provide you the same. This software also has got inbuilt real-time data logging and reporting package. So if you want this software to log the data and you want to see the reporting of this complete data, that's inbuilt over here. So that's the beauty of this software. It can actually integrate with your existing level gauges, so you don't have to go for any new gauges. Plus these new gauges which we have already gone for, like non-invasive level and gone for the radar gauges, even those can also be integrated over here. So there is no limitation of type of the gauges which can be integrated to this software. So it's a user-friendly software, and it can be used as an independent software for your monitoring purposes, alarming purposes, safety, configuration, IoT, connection to your SAP, ERP systems, anything. So you can use this software. I am just keeping this page open related to our information, our company name, our phone address, phone numbers, and our website. If you visit our website www.lpgsensors.com, you will get everything over there. You can have all the information, connection information with us. You can always write to us on the email also. We are looking forward for your inquiries, your interest over there. And in case you want to connect with me, please check out the form based on your website visit, and I will personally call you and connect with you for taking the jobs further. Thank you.